Alrighty. So, good morning, good morning. It's a Sunday morning stream. We're gonna play some more Horizon Zero Dawn. Just like yesterday, I'll go as far as I can. But, I have some of my mint tea. It's the Bigelow Mint Medley. And I have some cereal because I was lazy and did not get downstairs to have breakfast before we started. So here we are. If you remember from last time, we have to prove ourselves again, which ain't that some shit, right? But as it is, it also sounds like it really wasn't that long ago before only men were admitted into the Hunters Guild, and while there might be women, it doesn't seem like we are as readily accepted, especially coming from a matrilineal community. This is it's probably even more egregious. Apologies in advance. So, am I feeling better today? I'm feeling pretty wiped, but we will hunt robots for as long as I can. Like I said yesterday, I feel a whole lot of guilt because I missed a really important event yesterday, and while I'm not the most social person, I try to be there for my friends, and I don't know, makes me feel bad when I can't be, but I also did not want to chance getting anybody sick, even if there is a small chance that this could be contagious. So unfortunately, by just living in close proximity, I've already exposed Mr. B to whatever this infection is. But he's a tough guy, and he doesn't get sick often. In fact, I had COVID one time that he did not, and I got it from a friend, and he somehow managed not to get it, even, you know, snoozing in the same bed. So a lot of decorative spaces that aren't super functional, but I think this is very world building. So Mr. B is one of those guys that gets like one like man cold a year, maybe every 18 months. And then, like, that's his quota, like, whatever nature needs to do to, like, balance itself, and then he's good for a super long time. No matter how many times I sweep, it all gets dirty again. I suppose that's life. Girlfriend, I feel that. I have cats. It's cool because the music here is different, and I can feel the little chime when we're near an item of interest. I still am looking for, if you can see, there is something, but it appears to be at a higher terrain level, but I want to at least open these side quests to get them off my map and get them into my, oh, you know what, look, here's some steps here. Can I go up here? Yes, I can. I don't know if they go anywhere, but we'll find out.
Don't forget to stock up before you're on the road.
Excuse me, Outlander? I'm looking for Banuk artifacts.
When you're in the thick of it.
I know you are. You're on my to-do list, man. See, it looks like it's up there. I don't know how to get up there. I do love the fact that we auto-run though. Oh, 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 look. We got one. I love her character model.
By the sun! King Avad's edict really is taking effect. Never thought I'd see a Nora here, and a woman at that.
Oh, I love the
So,
colors.
you have marks for me?
What do you mean?
From the hunting grounds. Oh, right. You're new here.
What edict?
King Avad insisted that the Hunter's Lodge had to welcome everyone. Man, woman, outlander, regardless of tribe. Ursa, captain of the Vanguard, came in and delivered that news personally. You should have been there. It was glorious. But I figured they would sweep it under the rug and say no woman or outlander qualified. Yet here you are.
What do you want with my marks?
You hunters and your badges. I'm not gonna take them. I'm going to give you a weapon that sets you apart.
Ooh.
Yeah, I thought that'd get your attention. If you earn marks in all 3 trials at each of the 5 hunting grounds, come to me. I can give you up to 3 weapons, one for 15 half-suns, one for 15 full suns, and one you'll love for all blazing suns.
Are you a member?
Me? No. Karja don't exactly encourage their daughters to run around hunting machines. But all the changes in Meridian have been good to me. I don't think the Oseram know how to sell to us Karja. The trader I worked for last couldn't sell flowers to a bee. He was too plain hammered, as they like to say. This is a much better job. I figure I'll be able to open my own shop soon enough.
Okay, I cannot get over when I go back into the let's just when we return to the conversation, look at the tomato red silk on her dress. Like, how much does it look like crepe silk? I'm just so impressed.
What do I do with these marks?
If you get the same mark from all the hunting ground trials, I can give you a Hunter's Lodge weapon. Show me what marks you've earned, and we'll see if you qualify for one of these special weapons I have for you.
Not
I'm a
yet.
little short on marks.
No problem. Once you have marks from all 15 trials, you'll be able to get the next Hunter's Lodge weapon from me.
Okay, so that's one side quest. Okay. And then if I go outside and just around the bend here.
Able-bodied adventurers, preferably with no friends or family, but I'm not shooting. Hi there, Outlander. Name's Vilgund. Did you come to the city looking for work? Good shards. Enough to buy garb more becoming of your...
Okay, stop there if you want me to hear you out.
I only meant a well-molded woman such as you. I heard an interesting rumor about a Banuk camp. Tame machines, the rumor said.
Banuk can't
So
wait and Banuk
I
artifacts.
hired men to investigate. Just investigate, that's all. Those Banuk are canny. Too canny. I paid up front. Well, half up front. I've had no word back.
So now you're hiring someone to find the last men you hired.
They're a sunk cost. This rumor's worth more to me.
What can you tell me about the Banuk?
The Banuk women. Snow witches all. Cold eyes, cold... They choose to live up there in Ban-Ur, in the ice. Trying to have a conversation, it's like chipping them out of the stuff. They prefer machines for company. That's why I'm putting my shards on this rumor.
Then they might not want outsiders to know about this place.
Their mystic act. No care for possessions, for luxuries. Pile of slag. Those people bargain harder than the winter frost.
Tell me about the rumor.
So is there any more to the rumor about this camp?
The last bunch just wanted to know about the reward. Hey, you're a smart one. This camp isn't even big enough for a name up where the snow won't thaw.
Oh, this is cool.
They say the Banuk there live alongside machines. Peaceful as you like, Keep them, use them, sing to them. If it's true, if we learn how they do it, think how valuable that would be to all the tribes.
When you say valuable, you mean they'd pay you for it.
Girl, I'm not made of straw.
Are you some kind of merchant? You don't seem to have any wares.
He's a quest giver.
More of an explorer.
But you send other people to do your exploring.
All right, more of an opportunist. Girl, Nora girl, huntress. We live in a world of opportunities, risky opportunities. But why should risk stand in the way of a lucrative prospect for the likes of me? All right, I'm more of a gambler.
So what do you think about his eye patch? It doesn't seem to be keeping like debris out of like a, you know, like a socket that's missing an eye. I almost wonder if it's used for like a scope, because like it's, those little discs almost seem to be lenses. What do you guys think?
If I did look into your rumor...
You won't need to climb up the shoulders of the world for it. It's on the edge of Banuk land, beneath the anvil of the moon. And you look like you know your way around the savage east. The east. If it's true they walk among machines without fear in this camp, well, you can't miss that, can you? Payment on return.
Okay. And then we have 2 more. And I guess all merchants have that star, I guess. No, it says specialty merchant. Okay. So just immediately across the town square. Oh, look. The Sun Faith. The Book of Sacred Glyphs. 7 Articles of the Sun Faith. Over all the world rises and sets the great sun. As is plainly seen, to all plants, animals, machines, and men it gives life, as it is plainly seen. Of all the tribes, none have scaled such a height as the Karja, as guided by the sun. Witnessing these things to be true each day, celebrating these things each day, we believe in the sun and its light gladly, without question. Ooh, it's never a great phrase. Only the sun's rightful heir, born of the radiant line that dates back to Ahriman, the founder. It is the speaker for the sun. To him the sun's desires are revealed, and from his lips its desires are acted upon by men. He shall be known as the Sun King, and his word shall be law. In all things we accept the sun's judgment. We offer our bare skin to it so that it might burn our sins away. We partake of its renewal, we wear its heat for a time. As our skin bears its flesh, its bronzed armor, we are made strong. In the crackling and peeling away of our old selves, we are made anew. In the sun's light we shall speak only in truth, we shall strike only in righteousness, and we shall act as we believe the sun so tasks us. When the shadow falls across us, we shall always remember our illumination. We shall not cast blame for ill fortune, and we shall endure. In the coldness of the moon we accept that there will be stillness and death and endings, until dawn comes once more. We do this because there are 2 halves of nature, sun and shadow, and to deny one is to deny the whole of things. As a twilight time came before us, ending the world of the ancients, so shall a twilight time come again, for this is the cycle of things. The buried shadow shall rise up to eclipse the sun's light and usher in great and terrible thing. terrible change. Even knowing this, we are steadfast in our belief and trust that the sun again will bring a new dawn, as it did for our founders so long ago. Holy Meridian shall forever be the seat of the Karja, the city of the sun, and the spire venerated as the mark of its founding. A sun king born of the radiant line shall always sit upon its throne, for without a speaker for the sun it will be clouded. For either of these to be denied is to invite a twilight time upon us. Clearly the Karja are the children of the sun and preeminent in its gaze, but so too does its light touch upon the barbarian tribes of the north, east, and south. It is the speaker of for the sun's duty to interpret the sun's gaze is directed in approval or reproach. So determined in its duty of the Karja to carry out the sun's will, even in places where the sun's light does not reach. Feels like a little bit of like the Egyptian sun cult. And also a little bit of the oh my gosh, the Dawn cult in the Elder Scrolls. But I mean, you know, video game lore is almost always rooted in something. Here, we'll clear these. We found like a quarter of the flowers. I'm guessing the 5 at the bottom are the ones specific to the frozen area. Okay. I do like the sunflowers sitting there. It's a nice touch to the altar. It makes sense since they lean towards the sun. To my left. Oh man, look at these robes. Hello, fine sir.
Ronora. I'm the mournful Naman. My apologies that we meet like this.
Like this.
In grief. You hold yours close, like a talisman. Wait, forgive me. You didn't come for reparations? Someone you lost to the Sun Ring?
Oh, no. I know about the Red Raids, but the Karja owe me nothing.
I see. Well, I could use the help of a strong-willed outlander. Then I would owe you very much indeed. These people seek to honor their loved, their lost, with their own voices, not mouthing Karja rituals to Karja stone. But there are obstacles. While Meridian holds its breath for any disturbance, these robes only tie my hands.
Naman, rituals and prayers can't bring back those who are lost.
No, but it can help those who grieve to find themselves. It can lend them strength and hope, like a new sunrise.
What kind of obstacles?
The first pilgrim is an Oseram, who seeks to visit the Shrine of Kings on the road to the city. He waits there now, forbidden to enter by an old sun priest who suffer no heathen. This Utaro lost her companion on the edge of the jewel, at a pool where snap moths gather. The shrine was built there to ward off the machines, and its effectiveness leaves much to be desired.
Clearly.
And the Manuk would paint a mark on the sun's climb. A call to the machine spirits, I understand. They need no beckoning. Glint hawks perch there, drawn to the spires shining.
So, clear the machines out of 2 shrines and move a priest out of the other.
All I can ask for is your charity and that their stories are heard.
I like him.
I didn't think your priesthood would ask outsiders for help.
If only the sun would set on our pride. Until this is done, I am no sun priest. To wear a red robe was an aspiration. I aspired. Now our hoods make us blind. We whisper reconciliation, but forget how the old king's priests sang the words and blessed the killing.
The killing? You mean the Red Raids?
Yes. And the sacrifices that came after.
Why did the priests go along with all that bloodshed?
Sometimes we Carja are more concerned with what is tradition than what is right.
Huh. Maybe the Karja and Nora aren't so different. You're disappointed with the Sun Priests, but you still wanted to be one?
I spent my whole life looking up to the temple. My brother's voice echoing in its arches. Even he couldn't turn me away, and how he tried. In the end. He said, when we were loved, our robes were dyed in cinnabar. Now they are stained in blood.
Oof.
How so?
Our robes are handed down to us. Most of the old priests fled rather than be seen in the glare of a new sun. And so we are left to wear their sins. For me, at least, they hang heavy.
Where is your brother now?
He waits for me on the trail of the sun, I hope. He spoke out against the sacrifices. For a priest to question the Sun King's will, his punishment was worst of all.
You lost someone you loved too. I'm sorry.
No, not lost. When I took on these robes, I found his memory.
I'll do what I can to help those in mourning.
To honor their memories is to honor us all.
All right. Well, Meridian is a happening place, is it not? All right, so outside past the merchants. There we go. Actually, it's kind of, I think I mentioned last time, this reminds me of the major city in Eastshade. Could not for the life of you tell you the name right now, but yeah.
Can you help me? Nora, please, I need to speak with you. You're the one the Vanguard has been crowing about. The Nora who tracks criminals and traitors with her second sight. If only you'd use it to help me. A thief raided my home and took my brother's sword.
Tell me about the thief.
Tell me about the robbery. Don't leave anything out.
It was brazen and professional. They took only the sword, my most valuable possession. The thief went out through the window and scared the shadow off my steward. Otherwise, it would have been a clean getaway.
Why would someone steal the sword?
It's priceless. Made from the burnished antler of a lancehorn, finely inlaid with studded stones all down the...
Okay, I get it.
Forgive me. That's not even why it's important. The 12th Sun King gave it to my brother for his military service. He was killed in battle during the liberation. I was saving it for my nephew who's stranded at Sunfall with the Karja in Shadow.
How did your nephew wind up in Sunfall?
Most of the old clergy backed the Mad Sun King, so when he fell, they ran out of fear of retribution. As an honor guard to a venerable priest, my nephew had no choice but to go with them. Now that my brother is gone, my nephew is my heir, so that sword really belongs to him. And after all he's been through, I won't be able to look him in the face if I don't get it back.
I'll
All right.
see what I can do about the robbery.
Have a word with my steward if you need to. He saw the thief escape. And listen, all I want is the sword back. Meridian, and my family for that matter, has seen enough strife already. If I can get it back, all is forgiven. No retribution necessary.
Honestly, okay, so I can't go in. Honestly, the fact that, like, it feels personal.
You saw the thief make a run for it?
My back was to the wall, you see? Wasn't expecting someone to crawl out the window. He ran past me, dressed in gray, clutching the sword. That's all I saw. By the sun, my heart nearly seized up.
Interesting. Okay. Well, let's steal this box. Let's go save, and then we have some big brutes to take down. I like the variety of quests that we've been given. Okay. I still don't know how to use this beacon thing. Alright. I guess we could do the stalker first. It's the one that scares the pants off me the most. So ah. This is a really beautiful city. Okay, I'm lost. So this way. Is this the way down? I just don't know how. Oh, here's a. There we go. Oh, there it goes. This is sick. You must be using hydropower. Elevators are such a smart way of, like, hiding a transition.
I've got all the best goods here. Check out these wares. Won't cost you a shard just to look.
Got all the best goods here.
Buy what you need. These aren't goods. They're necessities.
Oh, we have another quest.
My family might still be alive, and you're going to stand here and do nothing?
You've lost a dozen patrols beyond the...
Tell me what happened to your family. Maybe I can help.
By the sun, I fear they are all dead by now. I barely escaped alive. Machines. Vicious machines attacked my family's estate. Father sent me to get help.
What kind of machines? Where did they come from?
A Ravager.
By the sun, how it cut down those guards, and a pack of watchers came with it. The Sun King warned us that he could no longer protect freeholds beyond the valley, but Father never saw this coming.
Sorry about that.
Tell me more about the estate.
My father owns a dozen quarries, and he's put his spoils into the estate. Fine tapestries, custom woodwork, silver fixtures.
But what about the people there?
Of course. Their lives are all that matter.
Oh, that's shady.
My father and sister, plus a dozen guards and servants. I hope they survived.
I'll see what I can do about the estate.
You will? Oh, thank you. Oh, please, be careful. Those machines are deadly.
I'm not gonna lie, that's a little suspicious. The fact that, like, he wasn't like, my sister. It was like, the tapestries.
Before you're on the road. Pass up these goods. Don't forget to stop.
Love this weather. Makes me want to curl up and
Are there any more side quests down here? There are. Oops, sorry,
You'll
bud.
regret not stopping when
I'm
you're
not
in the
old
thick of
enough
it.
to talk to you.
Take a look at these wares. Don't pass up these goods. You'll like what I have for sale, I promise.
I love this bit.
Would you like to buy something today?
I don't want to, like, run into the garden and, like, lose his crap.
I've got all
Metal bot here, good prices, fair
I've
prices.
got all the best goods here. Don't pass up these goods.
Fairest prices for machine parts under the mesa. No tithes to the Sun Court, not like those greedy snarls upside.
She's not interested in taxes.
I know what she's not interested in. As I was saying, no better offer for snap maw lenses. I'd give my oath on it.
By the sun, don't start spitting in your palm. Huntress, I apologize on behalf of my partner. Silent partner.
Silent partner?
If the sun would only grant my prayers. Never mind snap more lenses, Huntress. There's no market for those. A long leg lens, though, you'd be well rewarded for.
So which,
No market for a snap maw lens. It's good, strong stuff.
Oh, I
You
love
can
these
hammer it
two.
into anything.
Where do you think we are? Some trading post with sawdust on the floor? This is Meridian. We have culture.
I like his
I know
strapless,
culture. Just the other day, I was watching the
apron.
hunting trials.
Oh, great sun, lend me the strength of midday.
The sun's baked your head if you think we'll shift long leg lenses at a time like this.
I can see that you're busy.
Wait. You drove her off.
Sorry.
Snap maw lens. What do you say?
I drove her off. That's rich. Listen, Huntress, long leg lens.
Hunters, scroungers, bringers.
Won't find better ways.
I have a snap maw lens to sell.
Excellent. Here's your payment. What a beauty.
Beauty? You only know that word when you're bringing them home from a tavern.
Oh.
Objects of art won't pay our dues. I'll tell you why. Because artists are always poor.
Might as well hang that snap maw lens around our necks. There's a dozen hawkers selling them upside.
You wouldn't know supply and demand if it was written on the backs of your hands.
Oh my gosh.
More it'll feel like
Just keep going.
I'll make you a deal.
Take a look at these wares.
I just keep going.
I'll make you a deal.
claim was never easy. And living
just
here
Okay,
keep
so we
going.
don't have the long
I'll make you
legs.
a deal.
Goods here.
The last thing I want is you making any more deals.
These two are great. Alright, what are we doing here? I don't immediately see any more side quests, so...
If you'll see sense about this snap maw lens,
They're necessities.
you don't have to admit you were wrong.
Don't pass up
Leave the
these
rest.
goods. Buy what
Got a
you
supply
need,
crate out of it.
leave the rest.
I've seen better.
Alright, we are full up. Yeah. Is there a... Oh, there's a fire on the way. That's fine.
There's a kind of peace in some quiet, but I fear it won't last much longer.
Stalker, 2 Ravagers, and 3 Sawtooths. Scary as crap, but we're a whole lot stronger than the last time we squared off against some of these things. And we don't need any more wood. I really need to stop collecting wood. Oh, and there's a fire right here. Perfect. Alright, fork in the road to our left.
You're going down.
I'm hoping to get my the plates one done, but I think I just got the sparkler or whatever, the blaze, that's right. There we go. Top off our medicine bag.
This'll help.
Oh, look. Go. Ancient Greece calls to you. Will you answer? The Acropolis, Mount Lycabettus, the Temple of Zeus. Imagine them. Not as the grimy ruins they are now, but as the immaculate monuments they were back then. Hollow Bay K is proud to present the ancient Greece experience, a historically authentic holographic rendering of antiquity's greatest civilizations. Exert full autonomy over your ancient Athenian adventure. Stroll hand in hand with a loved one past the Parthenon. Perambulate with Socrates. Attend the premiere of a play by Aristophanes. The ancient world is yours to discover without leaving your hollow room. Contact to discuss rates. Mount Lycabettus. I don't know that one. Let's take a gander. We're always learning. Okay. It's the highest point in Athens. Okay. I learned something new today. Ooh, I don't like this. Do you see how exposed this is? Okay. Alright. Let's go into our notebook for a second. Stalkers. Weakness is shock. Well, I can help with that. Shock traps here. someone has already been here. Come on. Well, this is a stupid idea. Alright, so I've made some poor choices here. Oh, that sucks. How is he hitting me through the tree? This is what I want to know. This is my own dumb fault for...
Quiet now.
We hit it before. Now I'm gonna have to take down... Okay, and... Oh, shit. Why am I not sneaking? Oh! Oh god, that's not what we need. Okay. That is... Oh, at least these count. Okay.
Get it while I can.
Yeah, girl. You've got some problems here. Tree. I don't need a tree. I need to heal.
And one of these.
This one. Okay. Well, we got 2 sawtooths down, and we did it in close combat. So, I'm very proud of that, right?
Never know when I might need these.
But boy, we used a lot of healing stuff to do it. Very resource intensive, but we'll heal up and then we'll try again for the stalker. And we found a bandit camp. You know, 'cause that's really what we wanted to find right now.
Can't be too prepared.
Oh. Clearly, okay. Let's just take a look here. Okay, we got a few made. Well, at least we're filling up our medicine bag like a, you know, responsible hunter. How far did we go? We went very far. Okay, we should turn around. Looking to see if there's a source of fatty meat nearby. No, but we got some meat. Should cross over to the other side.
Saving these for the trail.
Yeah, girl. You do that. Okay, so it shows that we're full up on something. Okay.
I'll tuck that away.
Alright, let's just take a look here. Okay, I was right about the merchants. They do have different symbols. Don't know why I doubted myself here. Hey, RJ, good morning. How are you? It's been a minute. Those are just striders. I'm not super worried about those. Although I did get distracted with them before.
Save these for the trail.
Sometimes your body is telling you something. Is it one of those things where it's like, I don't have to be anywhere, but I do have housework? Is it one of those kinds of days? Okay. Well, our medicine bag is getting fuller, thank goodness. No prey, though. We need fatty meat. Housework days. Yeah. Any fish? No, I think the water's moving too fast. Alright, well, we did get to Sawtooth, so that's a good start. Get up here and see if we can take care of these guys. This way?
Come on.
Alright, that was pretty easy. Hot outside. Ooh, what veggies are you growing? That was pretty clean. We are, in case you're wondering, we are hunting a stalker. Let's do another one of these. He sees me. Or is that one of the traps? Well, he might be able to slip under that. The plus side, we now have the ability that lets us pick these back up when we're done now. We are looking for a telltale shimmer. There he is. He knows I'm here. For later. There he is. I don't think these guys, the bombs do damage. Hell yeah. Guessing allergies. What did you get planted? I'm thinking of building a garden next year. Ooh. Oh, what the actual heck is that thing? Okay. Okay, we're not gonna... Okay, that's not doing much of anything. Okay, these, like... Woo! Oh, I have, Is it why you can't get out of bed? Because I can tell you the reason I sound the way I do is because I have a absolutely horrendous sinus infection that required a whole host of
Fascinating, if they weren't
drugs.
looking for me.
Alright, screw it. Okay, so we're like halfway done, I guess? I'm trying to get back. I know I killed that raccoon, and I'm just remembering that right now. Okay, it despawned. Grab some yellow stuff
for later.
Okay, so it really is the stalking part that makes them the most deadly, I will say. Okay, I think that's everything I can carry. All right. So we are going to very stealthily find our way back to the fire. Okay, here we go. I think we're good. The, who's the woods? It's the chargers or whatever they are. They haven't respawned yet. Haha! Alright, so we are super close to a metal flower. I mean, we can... Let's see if we can find this one. It's up there, which, I mean, this could be dumb, but we just saved, right? Besides, we have to collect stuff for our medicine bag anyway. Sneak a little bit coming over this hill. Then there's gotta be a somewhere. I don't see anything.
sun's making a show of it.
Yeah, somebody put out traps here. Do not need more wood. Okay. We need fatty meat. Oh, just bones. I don't think these guys care until they do. Oh, that looks like a place where I can grab. Doesn't it? Maybe not. Doesn't that look like handholds to you guys? It is. Haha, I called it. Alright, up. Okay, let's scooch. There we go. That's what you needed. Now, what terrors am I gonna find up here? There's one. Well, we found the merchant. Looks like a pretty standard merchant. Oh, does she have a free treasure box? She does. Let's try it. We've never bought a gambler's box before. It's not really my thing. Hey! God, those antibiotics. I don't know if it's antibiotics or the infection that leaves such a horrendous taste in my mouth. This is more chemicals. I'm guessing it's the antibiotics. Oh, heck yeah. Thanks, game. Whee! Alright, where are we at? There's a corrupted zone, which we should tackle at some point. Sawtooth. And a Ravager. Now, okay. I guess we'll tackle the Sawtooth next, only because it's got a flower next to it. Okay, I mean, I think they both do, but alright, let's head this direction. And we'll hope that we find wow, we used a lot of those. So we'll refill our bag. Oh, what the hell? Okay. Weakness. Okay.
I can still get the upper hand.
Beautiful. Yeah, allergies are bad this year. I have like basically a leaking sinus in my cheek, and I was like, you know, I've read a fair bit of history. I know what happens when like stuff in the face or in the mouth gets ignored. So like I should go see a doctor so I don't like with like meningitis or something horrendous. Yeah, I was pretty insistent about getting an appointment, and once the doctor saw me, she's like, this is the craziest thing I've seen all year. She's like, and every year is the worst year for allergies, and this is still like the craziest thing I've seen all year. It's not the first time I've had a sinus problem like that. This is just the most extreme. But yeah, I'm supposed to have a corrective rhinoplasty for my deviated septum, and every time it gets scheduled, something happens. So that's gotta get prioritized a lot more aggressively now. Alright, where are we map-wise? So we've just completely forgone the whole road thing. Okay, yeah, let's cross the river. There's a campfire kind of to the right over here.
Stocking up.
I mean, I'm used to doctors telling me, oh, that's the craziest thing I've seen, but it usually has to do with my joints or my skin. Not like my nose. I feel like I'm being hunted. I feel like that's what Mr. Muldoon would say right now. We're being hunted. We have to go across the water for it, though. Oh, game. You're so mean. Just not doing that at all. There we go. It's like... Okay, Okay, so it does like a small amount of damage. Okay, knockback sucks. Okay. It's not really what I wanted to do, but... Why does... the radio menu is not happy with me. They have like 2 health. What the hell? Oh, okay. Okay.
Good for an old remedy.
Yeah, living is a good remedy. What are we talking about here? Alright. First of all, I want to slap this fire. Remember the first time we fought a long legs? That thing was extra scary. And they're still kind of scary. Like, they definitely could kill me. Alright. Well, that was interesting.
I'll find a use for you.
Alright. I think I'm going to step away for a second. But when I come back, I guess we'll keep on keeping on. I'm back. I put my cereal bowl away. I'm definitely done with that now. Alright, where are we at? Alright, so Sawtooth. I do want to head up here. There is a target item. Gotta get our... fatty meat. We got some fatty meat. Nice. What's this place? Yeah, okay, so, I mean, it's a 1-for-1, but, we are been pretty consistent with the fatty meat with the turkeys today.
This must be Ronimon's family estate.
Oh. Then we'll just do this. Alright. Probably should have set a trap here, but... go. I don't remember what their... We'll do fire for this one because I'm not 100% sure what everything's vulnerability is. Oh, then we'll do like a blast wire. Okay, what is that? It's a Ravager. Okay.
Just go about your business.
We could get our Ravager here. One of them at least. Let's say. Actually, let me just double check that. Fire wire is good. Shock wire is not good. Okay.
They won't see it coming.
Fire.
Now's my chance.
Girl run. Sorry about that. Sorry for the shriek. The cats knocked over the privacy screen we put up at the top of the steps during bad weather, and I need to make sure that no one got hurt. So eyes are okay, hips are okay, back seems fine, legs seem fine. They're just both really spooked. But Ripley accepted treats, and Dallas did come out from under the bed. All right, Megan says, we always plant tomatoes, usually Roma and peppers, sweet and jalapeno. We have herbs and various other plants. We'll have more next year. We live in the middle of farming, so lots of fresh veggies and fruits. It's just been a weird produce year because of the weather. Hi, baby boy. You okay to jump up here? You think you can do it? Can you do it, buddy? Oh, what is that cute belly? I think they're both spooked by each other. I don't know who knocked it over. It doesn't matter as long as everyone's okay. Oh my god, it's like having toddlers. Okay, we're gonna do this again. This seemed to work pretty well for us. Just have to keep it low. These actually aren't too hard to make either. Can I get enough range on this? I don't know if I can. That laser thing sucks. Okay, well, somebody's drinking water. I guess we'll keep this going.
Here's good.
I think this has... I can't remember which one has better range. Okay, they're both hurt.
I wonder what made these machines attack without warning.
Okay. Ooh! Okay, what's down here tracking us? Scrapper. Okay, it's not too bad. We might leave those traps down until we figure this all out,
I think I'm in the clear.
Yeah, being able to pick up traps is super good. Yeah, being able to pick... Okay, make sure my mic is still working, just because, like... Okay, well... Whether we meant to or not, we,
Need them soon enough.
Alright, so 2 left. It's a beautiful estate.
Key. Wonder what it unlocks.
we're gonna check out everything out here because I don't want to go in with any surprises. Was there another entrance here? Kinda. So that's everything here. Knife and grip. Whoa, I don't know what that was, but that was kind of cool. Okay, I can't make it stop making that sound. Oh, there's a box. Yeah, I think the brother is super sus, by the way.
Oh, thank you. I didn't really believe anyone was coming for me. I think everyone else is dead.
Tell me what happened when the machines attacked.
There were screams. I came running. The Ravager ripped through the guards like dolls. My father pushed me into the larder. I heard him kill a watcher. Then, blasts from the Ravager's cannon. Silence. I tried opening the door, but he'd locked me in.
He saved your life.
And I'll never be able to thank him.
Do you have any idea where the machines came from, or why they attacked so suddenly?
We've been seeing more and more machines around here every year. That's why my father hired more guards. But they've never attacked like this before. I have no idea what caused it.
Stay here. I'm gonna have a look around.
I will. I need to take a moment with my father.
I feel like there would be a door or... Okay, nothing in here. We pried open the door. We didn't... Alright, hold on a second. Let me make... That looks like this could be a... Yeah. There's something back there. Oh, it wasn't the...
That device is sending out a signal. Could be what attracted the machines. Okay, that should cut the signal. But someone put this here to call in the machines and kill everyone on the estate.
I think it was the son. I think he wanted the estate because, I mean, obviously he cares more about it than his family.
I found a lure. I think someone might have put it here deliberately to draw in the machines. Did your father have enemies?
Rainaman. My brother. First there was gambling, then stealing, then extortion. He swore vengeance when my father kicked him out.
It was Rainaman who begged me to come. He needed the machines cleared out to claim the property.
We can't let him. That murderous snake.
Can't let me do what, sister? Claim my inheritance?
We shared a creche, murderer. Have you no honor?
Oh, I guess not. But I will have this estate. When you meet Father in the next life, tell him I'm enjoying his money. As for you, this little device will summon more machines. A lot easier than killing you myself.
I've been seen.
Okay. Okay, is it the Hawks? Okay, I can work with that. Oh, that's right. They do the icy bits. Okay, that's one. There are 3 more? 2 more? And do this all day. Oh, they have friendly fire. So there's file. Well, at least she ran. I guess you have inherited the property now.
I'm glad there are good people like you in the world. It helps to make up for scum like my brother. My father was always generous in his gratitude.
I like jerk
family
myself
tradition
really hard
I would like to continue.
getting up for the
Take
cats.
this. I hope it will help you in your travels.
Wow. Well, that was exactly what I thought would happen, unfortunately. I'm glad that we're not the ones who had to put him down, though. He appropriately took himself out.
This will be useful later.
Alright. So we're pretty close. Is that a stalker? That looks like a stalker. We're pretty close to a fire. Any more traps that I've left behind? Okay. Whoa. Okay. Okay. I'll have to deal with them before I can. Actually.
I can get out of this.
We have to act fast because the effect wears off very quickly. Okay. Some campfires are more dangerous than others. I think that's still that scrapper over there.
Okay, they're heading back.
I need a scrapper, I need a ravager, so here we are. I'm almost tempted to cut across the land if I can. Oh, that was not what I wanted. That was incredibly exciting.
These will keep.
I might just take the road to avoid the long legs. They are kind of annoying, I'm not gonna lie. Here's a road. No fish, once again, despite how still that water is. Do you hear that? I don't like the way that sounds. There's no guy. Craziness.
Nora. I love the Nora and the way they squish when I kill him.
Alrighty.
Take the fight to them, you miserable scum! I'm gonna shatter you.
Did you just see what I did to your buddies? So it's a trap. That... This little campfire is a trap. Here, you know it. Scooch as close to this as I can. Okay. Might go deeper into these woods then. I haven't actually, like, dealt with one of these yet. Not really. Oh. Well, I know you like this. Again. Where's this guy? just finished filling my medicine bag. Oh my god, okay. Well, that sucks. Alright, yeah.
Very apart.
Okay. Not quite how I thought that was gonna go, but alright. I don't really want to walk into a bird's nest, though. Stormbird. Okay, what's its deal? Okay, so it does electric damage. Okay. So far, it seems unconcerned with me, but I don't want to get too close to its nest. And we're back. Oh, we just saved, thank goodness. So let's hang. And we will keep our eyes out for the telltale shimmer. Screw those guys. Probably don't need to use such a heavy-duty bow, but here we are. Oh, it's the first Alright, Do you guys see any snap moths? Because I don't. I just see fish. We're gonna try to stealth this as much as we can. Alright, here we go. Finally find fish and I'm like, I'm gonna keep moving.
Never know when I might need these.
Oh, I found another hunting ground too. They're so loud. I feel like there might be something up there, but let's slap this real quick. Can't tell if these are handholds or not. Or maybe not. Okay. And then now we can head north. Let me have that. Oh. Long legs. They're not the worst, but I feel like they expend a lot of resources to handle. You know what? Let's go ahead. Okay, that's the extent of our...
Gonna come in handy.
Oh, hold on. I went too fast. Okay. A little better. We only have one skill, so I'm not like in a super hurry for that. We should take this one though. We've needed to take this for a while. Am I going the right way? Nope. I think there might be something in this car. No. But you know, I just realized I think we still have one of these side quests turned on. Nope, we don't. There we go. That's a scrapper. I don't care about scrappers. Do care about long necks though. Can I not? Why can't I search this scrapper or this watcher? Oh well. I just think they're going to be a distraction at this point. I'm going the right way now? No. I need to cross over this road. I think those scrappers are going to annoy me. Good morning, everyone. Then the story is wild. Yes, I'm sorry. My eyes are watering so bad. Usually I use my peripheral vision to check on chat, and I'm not doing that well today, I will admit. What is their thing? Okay. Been using a lot of these things today. Howdy, howdy. Good morning, Ice Tiger. Whoa. How far back do we have to go? Rude. Okay. Alright, we're just gonna head due north again.
That'll help.
Those birds are so loud. I feel like we've already crossed this body of water, but that's fine. So does that mean if I go into my... yeah. Okay. Okay. What are these guys? These are the... Are these the guys that are vulnerable to fire? Yeah, okay. So that's what we'll set up for. That's right, we fought those birds. We're trying to complete the quest that lets us, tell that guy in Meridian to go F himself, because we're just that cool. Okay. So a combination of these seem to really work for us. The last time we fought a saber-tooth, sawtooth. We've been fighting a lot of long legs today, which I am not a huge fan of, mostly because they eat a lot of resources. We have a lot less health this time than I would like, but here we are. Okay. Great.
That must be the spire. It's huge.
Go.
Here they come.
Okay. I think the goal is to coward this as much as possible since they hit really hard.
Nearly ready.
That is not what I wanted to do. I wanted to take that, but... Okay. Let's see if he takes the bait. Oh, this is like, are we close to the hunting grounds? I mean, we're gonna be patient and wait here because... yeah. We can pick up all of our traps. Man, they weren't kidding when they said he's vulnerable to flame. Here's the problem. They always have friends. Oh. Okay. So based on my playstyle, the beasties start to learn. I mean, that kind of... I mean, it would make sense in the lore, though, too, because, like... they communicate, right? Like, I think the Watchers are, like... conduits? Maybe it's good that I've been varying using traps, sneaking, and then just like getting all up in you know, certain creatures' business. Let's get out of here. Let's collect our traps and get out of here. That was way easier than that should have been. Resource intensive for sure.
Quick way down.
All right. So... okay, so we just need one more Ravager trophy. Then we can, yeah, it's really beautiful, and after a little bit of fussing, I think we got it to run pretty good. Probably somewhere I shouldn't be, but here we are.
Oh, useful.
I have found that, like, not every fighting style works for every situation, for sure. Like, I don't know if you could just solely rely on sneaking or, sorry, Bun. I hope you have fatty meat. I doubt it. Rabbits generally have very lean meat. Oh, it does though. Must be just luck of the draw. Yeah, I think I remember reading... gosh, I couldn't even tell you what book it was anymore. But it was like a more survival... where's that road lead? Okay, well that leads to a Thunderjaw, but there's some kind of something up here. Oh, is this the abandoned place that we found before? Maybe. Like, maybe it was one of those like expert react things, but I read somewhere that like you can only live on small game like rabbits and squirrels for so long because their meat is so lean. You don't have enough like fat in the mix to like process the kind of like density of protein for something like that. Like if you were, I don't know, trapped in the wild, that kind of thing. Oh yeah, this is the abandoned place. Okay, so we've been here. Yeah. Maybe if we go here. Yeah, no shit game. Okay, broadhead's not so bad. They're, I mean, obviously they're definitely like ammo hogs, but I think it's fine. You can mind your business, sir. Okay. You guys think this water's deep enough to pull this off? Kinda hope so. No, I think I'm just gonna slide down gracefully. Yeah, there's like a lot of little things where like,
keep that for later.
If you have to eat like a protein raw in the wild, oh, is that what we want? Yes, it is. Okay. Can I get on one of these rock formations? Because that would be ideal. Yeah, I also read that like if you have to eat a raw protein, you're better off with like fish because they're less likely to be venomous and you know, that kind of thing. Oh no, that's not what we want. We want one of these. Okay. Now I do think they have a laser, but that's fine.
Ready or not.
Okay. We're just gonna tank it. Oh, son of a... I hate those guys. Oh, okay, alright. We cannot scooch. Alright. Alright, you guys are gonna get the treatment. Alright. Not one of my better plans. I didn't realize how exposed. If I can tank one of them, I should be okay. Okay. Alright, but you got your grass done, so like, that's a thing. Okay. Let's let everyone just calm the F down and we'll go from there. Alright. But that is...
Scrabbling a bit.
I never understood why she said scrabbling. I feel like she should be saying scrambling. But maybe I'm just being picky. Okay.
That's it. I'm already gone.
See, this right here is why we bought the fast travel backpack. This is why. When I'm done with a fight, when I'm done with a quest, I want to feel like a rock star. I don't want to have to, like, do the sad walk back. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, we found the Ravagers. Thanks, game. Appreciate you. So where are we? Huh, that's an interesting icon there. I almost want to, like... I almost want to, like, smack this one. I have to fight some long legs for it, though, that's for sure. So we will play for just a hair longer today than scheduled because I feel guilty for the fact that we that I had to, like, jump up and deal with the cats trying to break the house today. Some broadheads. I'm not really worried about the broadheads.
I'll do what I have to.
Oh, now you had to get involved? Well, everything's kind of pissed off because I wanted to go on ahead and...
That hurt it.
Okay. Did take out this guy, though. Definitely hurt him. How far can that... Ooh, quite far is the answer. Holy shit. Oh, that's the wrong thing. Okay, well, we're gonna use our last one of these guys. That thing underneath. Oh, it's got our number, doesn't it? No! Girl, your ass better get back up there. You do not want to deal with an ice skater. The range on that thing is crazy, by the way. Are you shitting me? You need to go. Come back, come back. I should probably be using these anyway. I don't know why I was not using those. Okay.
I needed that.
All right. All because I want to tag that campfire.
Now they're hunting me.
Right? Oh, it's another...
Got it.
Great. Can't make any more, but... Should probably take... Oh, nope, one of these. Down? I think it's down. Not quite what I had in mind, but that's alright.
God, I found this.
Yep. I've made a huge mess of this place. Ooh, that was a waste. Okay. Woo! Okay, I made a huge mess of these robots, which is fine by me. We love components around here.
Probably needed the wash.
There we go. While frustrating sometimes, I appreciate the game that, like, does not put campfires in necessarily safe places. Like, you kind of have to work for it a little bit.
Saving these for the trail.
You have to be a little more strategic about it. Because fast traveling into a space can be super dangerous. Like, fast traveling is not without consequence.
Oh, might need that.
All right. There's another hunting ground right here, and I kind of want to open that up since we're so close and we're gonna have to at some point we're gonna have to
check
come
on
here.
Errand at Red Ridge Pass. He said he'd be waiting.
You just saw me. How could I be so careless? I'm literally just looking for footholds at this point. Sweet. Okay. Then we also have new treasure boxes. Yeah, that's a Thunderjaw. That sucks. Isn't Aaron supposed to be like right here? Oh, it's just a Ravager. I shouldn't say just a Ravager, but oh, there he is.
Aren't you a little out of your way, Nora? Your sacred lands don't extend this far.
I go where I like. What do you do here?
I'm the keeper of these hunting grounds, which means, of course, that I'm the local representative of the Hunter's Lodge. To be more specific, I oversee the leverage trials here. Not that a vagabond Nora has any chance at passing them.
You might be surprised.
I doubt it.
So how'd you wind up here?
I didn't wind up here. It's an honor. I don't expect you to get it, but I'm well regarded at the Hunter's Lodge back in Meridian.
So much so that they sent you out here to pitch your tent in the wilds?
So sassy.
Are you going to take part in a trial or stand here prattling at me?
Speaking of prattling, I'll be back in just a second. Sorry, my eyes are tearing so much. I needed to dab them with something that's not a tissue, something a little softer. Tell me about the
Tell
trials.
me about the trials.
These hunting grounds offer the leverage trials. They focus on gaining an edge by leveraging machines against each other. You might, for instance, take a weapon from one machine and use it on another. It's hard, but the firepower is often worth the risk.
Tell me more about the Hunter's Lodge.
It's a Karja tradition. Noble families have run the lodge for generations. We compete to hunt the most dangerous machines. You've already won 3 half-suns, so you're eligible to enter the lodge in Meridian. But don't expect a warm welcome. It's a noble institution, not a drinking hole for savages.
Can I smack him? What is it? I mean, I get it. Like, they're letting girls in, they're letting outsiders in. Okay.
I'll be going now.
We're not equipped for big game hunting yet, but... He's such an asshole. Okay, and we're not quite at the level for this either. There's still one more hunting ground for us to find. Okay. Let's just make our way back. Because we can now fast travel to that hunting ground. Okay. We're getting a little low on some materials here. I was not expecting this map to be so massive, by the way. And for anybody who's played this game, I feel like either I need to go to another ruin location or something, but we opened up a ruin that requires us to have power cells to open up, like, or to activate these, like, fuses or something, and I haven't figured out how to do that yet, so, yeah. Oh. In case I end up slapping this guy, we should save now. Little insurance against my spicy attitude.
Another one in the Hunter's Lodge? How many do they need? Pray to the sun you never run into the thunderjaw called Reggie. Taking out the freeholds one by one.
This POS. Ooh. Alright, scan glyphs. The record of Red Maw. Here we go. So obviously we're going to have to fight Red Maw at some point. We've heard several towns whispering about Red Maw. Excuse me. Obviously, you know, hunters here are worried about Red Maw. Good morning, everyone, by the way. Good morning, good morning. So obviously this is in our path at some point. So yeah. By inquiring Yandinimin, a historian in residence at the Hunter's Lodge, it is well known that facts recede into fiction as they become memories, and fresh facts themselves are ephemeral among the rumors and legends of the South. This is especially true in the case of Red Maw, the most terrible of the Thunderjaws, a machine which is nothing if not legendary. Few who have laid eyes on it have survived, and among them even fewer can be trusted not to embellish their tales. All that said, here I have endeavored to truthfully chronicle all the calamities attributed to the beast, and all the expeditions meant to end such calamities once and for all. None have succeeded. As of this writing, the terror of the South still roams free, scarred perhaps, but deadly as the day the sun first shone upon its armored hide. In the early spring of the 18th year of the reign of the Sun King Jiran, a freehold was destroyed near the hands of the flood. 9 bodies were recovered, 8 riddled with cannon rounds, 1 flattened completely. No witnesses survived, though never proven. This is widely thought to be Red Maw's first attack. In the late spring of the 18th year of the reign of the Sun King Jiran, an expedition of 4 hunters set out from Sunstone Rock to track the machine or machines responsible for the destruction of the freehold. None returned. Their bodies were subsequently found in the south, 3 blasted, 1 stomped, never proven, though thought to be the Red Maw's work. In the early summer of the 18th year of the reign of the Sun King Jiran, the expedition of 6 mercenaries set out from Meridian to track the machine or machines responsible for the losses described above. One returned, ribs crushed, clavicle fractured. He spoke of a thunderjaw which split a man in half with a single bite. This is the first confirmed sighting of the legendary machine and the one which gave its name. In the late summer of the 18th year of the reign of the Sun King Jiran, an expedition of 8 set out from Meridian to track Red Maw. None returned. 6 bodies were found near Blackwing Snag, 1 blasted, 3 stomped, 2 eviscerated, and 1 swallowed his own tongue, evidently in a spasm of terror, suffocating. In the autumn of the 18th year of his reign, the Sun King Jiran commanded the Hunter's Lodge to send an expedition south in pursuit of Red Maw. After numerous logistical delays, 3 hawks and their thrushes sent out in winter. Only 1 pair returned, reporting the death of the others, 2 blasted, 1 stomped, 1 decapitated. The survivors were sacrificed by cowardice, 1 gutted by a sawtooth and the other skewered by kestrels. After this setback, members of the lodge grew wary of pursuing the legendary Thunderjaw. Only the proudest hawks have ever considered it. Aspirants to the lodge, however, foolish in their ambition, eagerly took part in subsequent hunts. In the summer of the 19th year of the reign of the Sun King Jiran, the destruction of a caravan south of the Spurflints, 3 blasted, 2 stomped, 1 immolated, reignited interest in Red Maw. 3 expeditions totaling 15 mercenaries went after the machine, with only 3 survivors, 9 blasted, 3 stomped, 2 eviscerated, and 1 liquefied. Oh my gosh. In the early spring of the 20th year of the reign of the Sun King Jiran, a cohort of 12 soldiers headed from the rain gatherers to the Elite were set upon by the beast. Only 1 survived, 1 blasted, 1 stomped, 10 crushed when their fleeing footsteps triggered an avalanche. In the late spring of the 20th year of the reign of the Sun King Jiran, 3 cohorts totaling 34 men went in search of Red Maw. Alas, they were ambushed by stalkers and only 4 survived. 24 sniped, 6 exploded. Understandably, this ended the pursuit of the Red Maw for some time. In the summer of the first year of the reign of the Sun King Avad, a group of 6 Osram traders were attacked by the beast. 1 blasted, 3 stomped, 1 spit into a ravine. The lone survivor petitioned Captain Ursa to send the vanguard after the monster, but the request was denied. However, 3 additional expeditions comprised of mercenaries and hunters aspiring to the lodge were subsequently commissioned. Autumn, 7 men, 2 blasted, 3 stomped, 1 tripped on his own spear, 1 survivor. Winter, 9 men, 3 blasted, 2 stomped, 2 died from frostbite, 2 survivors. Spring, 11 men, 5 blasted, 1 stomped, 3 retreated off a cliff, 2 survivors. The last known sighting of Red Maw occurred in the spring of the 3rd year of the reign of the Sun King Avad. Tarkus, hawk of the lodge, got word of the sighting near the Thunderhead and set off to take the beast on his own. His thrush, Talana, arrived at the scene too late, just as Tarkus was dying of his wounds, multiple perforations. Talana testified that as the red mob lumbered off through the trees, she could see the spear of her mentor embedded in its hide. Dang. We're gonna fight that thing. We're gonna win. Eventually.
I thought I told you.
I'm here to present trophies to the Sunhawk of the Lodge. 3 Sawtooths, 2 Ravagers, and a Stalker for good measure.
I suppose Talana helped you with this.
I brought these down myself. Will you accept them?
Fine, yes. I accept them. But tell Talana she should stop playing with sludge if she wants to get Redmaw.
Oh, it's one of the turtle shell ones, right? Okay, so I don't think, let's see. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else for us to take that's 1 point. Things are gonna get really sketchy from here. I'm gonna hold off on machine repair for now. I do think... Is there a point where... Okay. Yeah. So this brave one looks really good. I'm actually not super worried about sneaking right now because we are so small. Oh wow, this one's a really good one though. You can remove the coils from a weapon.
When I gave him my trophies, Ussie said you should be spending more time finding Redmaw than helping me.
That bunghead isn't wrong. But there isn't time to find Redmaw right now. You're gonna help with something else.
Oh? And what might that be?
Meet me outside.
Did she just... It looked like she... Whoop! Hi Monologist, how are you? Okay, let's crack open our crafting menu and see what we can be doing here. We're gonna make a couple of these because, yeah. And we're missing metal vessels, which sucks. Oh, but you know what? We could sell a couple items. We should probably do that. Flower collectibles. I don't know if we have a full set yet, but we do have some flowers that we've collected.
A moment of your time, Outlander?
Hello.
What did you want to talk about?
You were an Outlander, no? An adventurer. I used to be one myself. I admit, I missed the beguiling colors of the wilds. Speaking of which, I wonder if you've come across a very special kind of flower. It's made of metal, like a machine.
Hey, 3 streams.
Other blossoms
Thanks,
grow
man.
around them in amazing patterns. These gleaming beauties are very much in demand among my clients. If you bring me some, I have valuables to trade for them.
Tell me about you first.
You said you were an adventurer.
Just so. The nobles of Meridian crave flowers for their balconies and gardens.
You
So out I went.
missed the
with bow and
cats
spear.
causing a catastrophe today.
I made my name by searching the wilds for the wildest blossoms. No bandit nor machine could keep me from those precious petals.
So what happened?
Love happened, my sweet. My paramour frets too much when I venture out. So now I collect flowers for those without such bonds.
Is it worth it? Being restrained like that?
Of course. Freedom is sweet. But the embrace of my beautiful Theridine is sweeter still.
Tell me about the meadow flowers.
These metal flowers. What are they exactly?
No one knows. but some say they began sprouting 20 years ago when the machines started to go mad. Perhaps they grow from the tears of the sun, for he has many faces, does he not? Wrathful one day, cool and patient the next. Perhaps he weeps for our suffering when his anger breaks. Ah, let us haggle over this beautiful bounty.
Okay. Alright, so we already own these. So we need 10 of them? Okay. I think we can get rid of the green ones for sure. I'm really only interested in keeping the purple ones at this point, actually. Yeah. I can't. I feel like project management is hard enough, let alone worrying about like coding and I don't know. Farewell, my friend.
Till we meet again, my noble Nora. Let's have a chat. No, a colorful discussion.
A colorful discussion. I mean, he is a vendor of flowers. Oh, look, another box. We still need to find a... Ooh, looky here. We still need to find a bellowback heart, or whatever it is, too. There we go. The Reign of the Mad Sun King. Be warned, reader, as a true account of the Mad Sun King Jiran's acts, these glyphs are blotted in blood. Truly, the savageries committed can barely be recounted, so pray to the cleansing sun for yourself and the teller of these tales. You will learn the grievous wounds inflicted in foreign lands in the reaping of sacrifice, the red raids, for the Mad King would order a whole generation cut from each village so they might more willingly supply sacrifices and be harder pressed to field fighting men on the next raid. The Utaru, who sought to appease with gifts of grain, were slaughtered in such number that upon the following harvest, the maize grew black and blue with the blood of the dead. Against the Oseram, the Terror of the Sun piled the corpses of their fallen up the walls of their village so that his kestrels might clamor upon the dead to enter. And the valley of the barbarian Nora, terrors of the savage east, such savagery indoors that the trees were drooped with corpses hung with as grim warnings. Should you wish to read of the Mad King's depredations against his own people, your curiosity will not go unsated. Within are the accounts of the deaths of those sentenced at the Sun King. Sentenced to the Sun King, listed in such detail as you might think it reported by their own chattering skulls once piled outside the city gates. Nor will you find a more harrowing account of his massacre of the Hunter's Lodge. Reading these accounts, you might imagine yourself along its brave hawks as they fought to the last, bloodying the sand from dawn till dusk, or perhaps in the crowds as the loosed behemoths careened through the stands with the crashing of wood and bone. All this crazed bloodletting did the Mad Sun King take with his pitiless gaze. Indeed, he would not even look away from the goring of his own son in that ring of death. Yes, fair-haired Cataman of the Dawn's Rising, so degraded and doomed for the crime of standing against his father. Such a true and complete account of the Mad Sun King Jiran's miseries cannot be found in the history annals or heard from the reckoners of the Sun Priest. It is with a heavy heart that I scribe these events, leaving out no shocking detail, but my debt to history and to you, brave reader. oh, you spent some time making a game. I bet it is hard. That's really impressive, though. There used to be software that was, it was free software, and basically it was used for, like, small games. I remember Otaku World, you could basically make paper dolls. And I remember looking at the back end of how they were put together, and even things like controlling transparency and layers, and oh my gosh, I just found it fascinating. My brain doesn't work that way, and I'm genuinely impressed and jealous of those whose brains work like that. The liberation. The liberation of Meridian. The official account as ascribed by the Reckoners of the Sun Priest and marked with the emblems of truth by extracting Baron, who witnessed these accounts. In the 21st year of the 13th Sun King Jiran's reign, the twilight time of the madness, the Sun King's own favored heir was put to death. The radiant Cataman's crime was to demand an end to his father's acts of bloodshed, and his sacrifice set that end in motion. Jiran's second heir, the radiant Avad, fled Meridian at dusk with his honor guard, soldiers loyal to him over the Sun King. All night they traveled northwards, knowing that come the dawn they would be branded as traitors and marked for death. So it was that when Jiran made that proclamation that they already traveled far, and in the time they did reach the edge of the Sundom and cross into Oseram territory. For Avad was canny and planned to negotiate terms with the Oseram. He knew he had an ally among them, Ursa, a fierce Oseram warrior with whom Avad had a long and unusual history. 2 years earlier, Ursa had been brought to Meridian as a captive destined for sacrifice, but she survived the Sun King, killing 2 kestrels by her own hand. Thus did she earn the honor of being made a palace slave, and in this role she came to know Prince Avad. A rare friendship was formed, and Avad conspired to free his friend, who returned at once to the Oseram homeland. Now, desperate for allies, Avad sought out the Oseram he had helped to free. Ursa had ties with the warlords and the freebooters who resisted the Red Raids. With Ursa's might and Avad's keen strategy, they could raise a warband and move to overthrow Jiran. And as a rightful heir to the throne of the Sun, Avad hoped to inspire many of his people to rebel, so sparing Meridian from a drawn-out war. After months of preparation, Avad and his allies crossed the border and marched on Meridian. As words of their advance spread, many Carja's soldiers fled back to the city, laid down their arms, or even joined the liberators. Yet wise Avad knew that Jiran's faithful would defend Meridian to the last man, even sacrificing the lives of its citizens if it would hold the holy city against the siege. He found kestrels and city guard already set on the walls, ready to face arrow and shot, but Avad's Oseram allies had brought new weapons never seen beneath the sun, thundering cannons strong as machines. Avad permitted them to fire their salvos on the outer walls, bringing many defenders down with the great carnage. As the smoke cleared, the liberators attacked 3 groups. One scaled the walls beneath the Temple of the Sun, another took to the aqueducts of the palace, while the main force overcame the barricaded city walls with cannon fire. These were the final blasts fired at the holy city, as Avad forbade any further destruction. In the streets, too many scenes of brutality and chaos played out to recount. Among the terrible miasma of blood and smoke, the Sun King's slave pits were open and hundreds spilled out, desperate to escape. Many of Jiran's supporters seized their chance to flee with the flood of unfortunates. The day had turned, and seeing his forces much reduced, the Sun King Jiran ordered his trusted kestrels to take Itamen, his sole remaining heir, from the city. Hellas, terror of the sun, cleaved a path through Meridian from east to west, striking down all in his way. Ally and foe alike, the savagery of Hellas and his kestrels could not be matched, and so it was that Itamen, his mother, the Dowager Queen Nasadi, and the High Sun Priest Bahavas escaped. Avad confronted Jiran in his solarium. He had hoped his father would answer for his crimes honorably, but seeing this could not be so, with great anguish he struck him down. As the murder of a true Sun King is an unthinkable act and surely would plunge the world into shadow, Geron's death proved that the sun had renounced his legitimacy. Yes, sun had turned to shadow on the throne of Meridian, and was Avad's light that drove the shadow out to the west, where it remained to this day. So was the cycle of things corrected, and in this first year of the reign of the 14th Sun King, the Radiant Avad. Wow. So, I know that the next game is called The Forbidden West, so I'm guessing... Because I'm sure we will play that at some point. Now that you guys have introduced this to me, I can't like let it go. We're gonna have to, you know. Okay, what am I looking at here? So those are the places we've traveled. I really just want to go to this campfire. My god. I'm doing my best with the reading. So let's go talk to our new big sister. Oops, sorry. Sure, that's very nice stuff you're carrying. They look like, I don't know, pumpkins? Are those oranges? Oh no, they're apples. They're just very... vibrant. There you go. I like that turquoise.
You want to help? Here's someone who needs it. Go ahead, Elsadi.
I live in Lone Light, northeast of here. I barely escaped because Glinthawks attack anyone who ventures out. We have so few shards. Will you help? We have nowhere else to turn.
I like the
Sometimes
style of her
members
dress.
receive an honorarium for the hunt. Assis should have accepted this one, but he refused. The price was too low.
How generous.
In the past, I would have gone with Takas to handle this. But what say you and I take it on? I'll meet you at Lone Light.
What about Redmaw?
Are you in or not?
All right. I'll meet you there as soon as I can.
Heck yeah.
I'll make sure Elsadi makes it back to Lone Light. Meet you there? It's just northeast of here.
Yep, absolutely. I think we've been there. One of the reasons I've been trying to open up all the, you know, all the campfires to make sure that we can fast travel freely. So I think we'll do this last quest, and then that'll probably be it for me for today. Sorry for the midstream disruption, courtesy of my kitties.
About time you showed up! More Glinthawks incoming!
Okay, hold on a second. Notebook, machines, Glinthawk. Okay, we've fought these before. So fight them with fire. Yeah, let's get them all on fire if we can. Okay. again.
Move in!
More coming! Down you go.
Oh, hi. Oh. Okay. Okay.
Good haul.
So were there 5 in total? 4 in total? I didn't keep track. Stuck on a
That
cactus.
seems to have taken care of them.
But more always come. The soldiers at Morning's Watch don't even bother to fight them anymore.
Seems like they're coming from upriver. I could track them back to the source, but if more come here...
I'll watch the village. You go ahead.
I thought you wanted to do this together.
You don't need me to hold your hand.
Sweet. So are we gonna learn how to like take out like a node?
Not
basically?
enough fight in this one.
Alright. Let's slap this. Oh, heck yeah. So Monologist, what kind of game were you creating?
Can't be too prepared.
Really? Just like right here? That's crazy. Maybe another one of those summoning things, or maybe we'll have to use our, like, override thing? What's this structure? Just see that wax flower down there.
More Glinthawks.
Trying to take advantage of this cliff face since they have the terrain advantage.
There!
They really are quite vulnerable to fire. I will say that that's very... Oh, okay. You are quite hurt now. That, we're getting close. There we go. That is a straight vertical. In case there's something I need in there. Oh, there it is. Okay. Oh, I expected more. Although I have no idea what we'll find at the top either. Oh. Corruption?
There are snap maw carcasses everywhere. No wonder the Glinthawks were drawn here.
Where? Where is this? Maybe up top? Oh, I don't like this. I still believe that the previous Sun King, Diablo-esque and Elder Scrolls, Tavania Wizard thingy, top down. Okay. That sounds really cool. Big fan of both of those game series, so. What was the hardest part of trying to make a game? Like, obviously, you know, it's not just the, I mean, video games are kind of where the technical meet the aesthetic and, of course, you know, like, just creative in general, because you have the visuals, you have the storytelling, you know, there's also...
These must be the Snapmaw hunters. Amateurs will leave easy tracks to follow. I'm here on behalf of the nearby village. Seems your kill zone is creating a Glinthawk problem for them.
Yeah, well, they're not the only people with problems. If we don't get enough Snapmaw hearts to pay off a loan, we lose everything.
I don't follow.
I borrowed shards to buy seeds. The harvest went bust, and now they're coming for the debt. We could lose the farm, our home.
I'm sorry about that, but Glinthawks are attacking people because of what you're doing here.
Not my problem. None of us are leaving until I get what I came for.
None of us?
Ooh.
You didn't think it was just us two, did you?
No one wins if we fight. Surely we can reach a compromise somewhere short of death.
Maybe it's never going to be
We've been harvesting snap maw hearts for days. I only need one more, and then I can settle my debt and save our home.
If I get the last heart, do you promise to stay away?
It's a good deal. Yabasha took a hard hit with that last one. Okay, fine. We need the shards.
I'll do this for you once, and once only. Stay here till I get back.
I mean, we have one, but I'm sure this is one very special snap maw, so.
Okay, focus. I'm picking up another signal.
Oh.
Right. The tall neck's sending out the signal.
Okay. So that's good to know. We'll do this. Alright, maybe I'll hang out a little bit longer. God, we're getting a little light on things, aren't we? Oof. Oh no, we're just full. Okay, that's fine. Too far away.
Easier when I was a kid.
Here, let's start with some hardpoint arrows because
okay. It'd be fascinating if they weren't looking for me.
okay. Let's light them up. We don't really have anything else to Ooh. Looks like it's around this area. Okay, well there's one.
Keep quiet now.
Actually a big fan of these hardpoint arrows. I think they make a pretty notable difference. Alright. Alright. Girl, it's time to go.
Drawing back.
Are you coming to mess with me? Because thank you. Yeah. I'm trying to get better at learning how to knock the panels off.
Oh boy.
There's like in the tutorial quest, that's kind of a big deal. And I would like to clear those from my my quest log.
Got it. Now to bring this back to those hunters.
Here we go. I do think I want to try out the long necks. I've kind of been leaving those go, but if there's one right here, it might just be worth it. Oh yeah, we've been kind of light on the freeze blossoms or whatever they're called. No fatty meat for a while. Okay. This was a very stream game when it came out, but I was blindsided by the events happening then. Gotcha. A lot of things happening in the world.
There, the heart you need. Now what about your promise?
A deal's a deal. And now I can pay off my debt. We won't be back.
Good. Keep it that way.
Aloy. Congratulations are in order. I wanted to make sure you could handle yourself.
You were watching the whole time?
Of course. Tarkus, may the sunlight is passing, taught me many things. First of which was, a hawk never abandons their thrush.
Wait. Are you saying...
I'd like to sponsor you for membership.
Ooh.
What do you say to hunting machines, winning trophies, and unseating Assis?
I'm in. I'll meet you back at the lodge as soon as I'm able.
Oh, look at us being so cool. Alright, let's slap this campfire. There we go. And let's see about these long necks. We did okay last time. With that. Oh, there's the plank. It's a very pretty game. There are definitely a few skills that I struggle with, but, you know, practice makes perfect and all. Okay, so where are we going? Oh, it's quite far. It's alright. I'll figure it out. So basically we come down the river and cross over. Wait, not a river. It's a path. What kind of structure is that? Is that another city? Think it's filled with ravagers or worse? I was thinking maybe stalkers. Oh, don't like. Oh, okay, he's right here. Okay, big sneakies here. Cultists. We have cultists. Okay. I'm guessing cultists are not good guys.
You're not gonna like this.
Alright, we're gonna let them come to us. Whoa! That is a corruptor. Yeah, I think I've been right
I need to get up to the tall neck's head.
I think I've been right the entire time.
The killers. What are they doing here?
I see him. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm trying to capture the tall neck.
Screw this corruptor. Okay, it's gonna blast. That's girl. You gotta get away from that pillar. Does it have any vulnerabilities? Yes, it does. Okay. Thanks. I told you, these like hardpoint arrows are pretty rockin'. I'm a big fan. I know they're a little bit more material, but like they hit really hard. So it might be worth it to me to go and smack this fire again. One less corruptor in the world, let me tell you. Okay. Let's go this way. And sneak. Okay, we might have to take out a few more cultists, but I mean, I don't think it's a big stretch to assume that when the king's loyal people fled, that there's just a power vacuum for the old ways, and they are using the corruptors to manipulate the what's the word I'm looking for? The discourse around the machines. It's like, I don't know, a gift? Okay, I need to get up higher. That's where I need to be. Oh, F you. Okay. I don't want the long neck getting mad at me. It's pretty tame.
You can see them. They can't see you.
Okay, let me get back up here. Obviously, this platform was built for this purpose. How do I get up there is the question. Maybe it's not this one. Alright, I think we're just gonna have to take out all the cultists. And, yeah. I have zero problem with this.
Here we are.
Okay, he's got one of those things.
Where'd you go?
Okay, we're gonna need this. Rock and wrong kind of arrows, that's fine. I don't mind doling out headshots all day. What does this guy think he's doing?
Fear the power.
Okay, you know what we need? That. Yeah, exactly. I thought that was just... I'm proud of myself for that.
Got eyes on him.
You do?
Concentrate on your target.
Okay, that bombardier, we're gonna have some words.
She's still here?
Thanks. I love free stuff. Okay, I don't have... It didn't go quite how I hoped.
Fear the power.
You have the power of what now?
Your end has... Yeah! Oh!
Okay, has anyone seen the 1992
They're still looking.
the original Buffy movie? There's like there's a bit at the end. So Paul Rubens, aka Pee Wee Herman, plays one of the vampire. Oh, I don't need that. And he has this extremely exaggerated death scene, much like, you know, Peter Griffin and the, like, stub toe gag. I guess it's actually his knee, but you know what I mean. And that sound that they make when they grunt is like, just reminds me of that so much. So that's how you get up here, is the zip line.
I think I can leap onto the tall neck from here.
Oh yeah, and I can. Ooh. He blends in so well. Okay, I'll have to wait for the next one. But I don't think there's anything stopping us from learning a little something about ourselves.
This should be a good spot for jumping onto the tall neck.
We'll just do a little of each. Especially since each one makes a couple. But yeah, he makes a sound as like and yeah. What a era for movies.
I should be able to jump onto the tall neck from here.
The tall necks are really interesting. They're the ones who have me wondering the most about how we got here. But after this, I definitely need to call it a day. This is a lot. It's interesting if you look, like, they even have these, like, kind of toes that spread when they walk. Just such an interesting design. I mean, I think most people would agree that,
time to climb up to its head.
That, you know, animal or anthropomorphized robots really just aren't practical. Oh yeah. Okay. Not really sure. Oh, there's a handle there. we're gonna explore now. Okay, we have an observer log. Orbit cycle, routing query, no response, ping agents, 31 out of 35 dormant. I wonder what that means. So did that just like send out like a death pulse? Like what just happened? That's kind of what it seems like to me. I'm gonna leave the tracks down just so I don't get trampled.
I'll find a use for you.
Good lord. Oh, look. Yep, that's exactly what happened. Couldn't have happened to... couldn't have happened to a nicer bunch of people. What is your WTF for? I can't search him. This is like the second time this has happened. Can I like... I was hoping I could like knock him down. He obviously has something good in his inventory. Excitement. I like how I've completed the quest and it's like, but also long legs. I don't need to be seen by this guy. That's a lot of XP. This. Oh, girl, stop. Sorry, she is on auto run. So we have to go back to this central pillar. I'm still like blown away by the fact that if you like don't kill all the cultists first, the long neck can be like encouraged to do it for you. That's some stuff. Let's not overstay our welcome, shall we? So this definitely makes me want to kind of go ham on the on finding the other long necks now, because we've done. Let me just pop this open. All right, so we are here. we opened up another long neck location. There's one here, which I might put a flag in to remind me that's what I want to do next time. And there's one down here as well. What is this? There's a something or other there. Yeah, so there's at least 2, 3. So yeah, maybe, okay. You guys are witnessing this. Alright, we're back to using the notebook, because I can't be trusted. Alright. We do have 2 skill points, and I believe we talked about... Is it this one? Critical hits deal more damage? Yeah, we're gonna do this next. I'm not really worried about the big weapons yet. This game is so big, it doesn't really even matter at this point. But this place sucks. So it's another whatever. Oh, and the hunting grounds are down there. That's even more reason to head there. What is this? Stop it. So that's the plan. We're going for the long necks next time. I'm sure that will fill plenty of time. My god. I'm a mess.
My focus is receiving another signal.
It sure is. Alright. And that's where we're gonna save it for next time. Boy oh boy, are we having some fun. Yeah. Well, thank you so much everyone for hanging out today. I'm gonna do this twice just because today was crazy. I'll be back. I took some time for the holiday weekend, so I'll let you know as I can if I'm going to stream extra. I'm hoping so. Hopefully whatever is happening in my cheek will have, you know, will have improved by then. So yeah, well, thank you so much everyone. I really appreciate you all hanging out. Ripley Gear, there's already treats here for you. Thanks for hanging out. Yeah, let's let me take a gander. All right, everyone, until next time, please remember to take care of yourselves and each other, and happy sipping. Have a great afternoon, everyone.